Hi everyone! So as I said, we're still exploring the resolution theme, and I wanted to start with one of the most common resolutions there are, mainly that people want to lose weight, okay? The key in losing weight, again, often it's a resolution that tends to be a little too vague so that we don't know how much weight you want to lose, what is your timeline, how you're going to make it. Okay, and the recipe is still very simple. It hasn't changed through the fads, through the diets, through everything that comes out of the media. If you want to lose weight, you got to take care of what comes in, so what you eat, and what goes out, so your exercise. And yes, sometimes you'll hear the diet is more important, that exercise is more important. Right now, I would say that diet is more important is the key. Still, it's a very simple recipe. What comes in, what goes out. Both of them. So tonight, it doesn't matter that if it's really simple, doesn't mean it's easy. So tonight, we're going to explore the first part of it, which is the part about eating, okay? And we're going to explore 5 common mistakes that people make when they decide to eat well, okay? Because eating well, again, can be vague. I've got people that say, well, I want to eat well this year. Okay, well, what is eating well? What does that mean? How you're going to put that in order, okay? So eating well, mistake number 1, most people don't eat enough veggies. Trust me, I've done enough nutritional counseling in my life, done enough nutritional diaries. People think they eat a lot of veggies, they don't. For the average adult, you're supposed to eat 4 cups of veggies per day. 4, okay? That's not just some veggies on your plate for dinner. It's 4 cups. That's a lot of veggies. In my house, we eat veggies at lunch. I eat veggies in the morning, and sometimes the kids, especially if we have the smoothies, and we have veggies in the evening where there's always a cooked veggie and a salad. That's how we can get all the veggies in. And why I didn't talk about fruits is because a lot of people will say, well, you know what, Nelson, I don't like veggies, but I eat a lot of fruits. Fine, you're still getting the same nutrients, the same vitamins, you're getting your load. The issue is that fruits are very high calorie foods. And so they actually cost a lot to you, whereas the veggies tend to be very low calorie foods and they tend to fill you up even more. And you don't have that sugar spike that you get with the fruits. And so that's why I really want people to concentrate on the 4 cups of veggies per day for this year. Mistake number 2, most people don't drink enough water. All right. I know, it's been said, we don't need to drink extra water. The body will let us know if it needs more water. I totally agree with that. You won't be dehydrated if you don't force yourself to drink water. The issue we're talking about is that the water or the liquids, if you eat herbal tea, drink herbal tea or coffee, is that it helps to fill up your stomach. And a lot of people tend to mistake the signal that the stomach is empty with the signal of hunger. And so if at least you keep your stomach busy with liquids, it's not very high caloric and it won't get you confused with the hunger signal that you will still get even if you drink water. And it's good for all the cells in your body. And the good thing about this is that if you drink way too much, it actually just goes out. So it's perfect. Mistake number 3, beware of healthy foods. When people decide that they want to eat better, they tend to gravitate towards these healthy foods, okay? Last time I had a lady, she was so proud, she made the change. From now on, she was getting a coffee and a muffin at Tim Hortons every morning. That was her healthy choice. Well, the muffins at Tim Hortons, if you look, they always have like the nutritional guideline things. It's a little pamphlet right next to the cash. You can take one of those and just have fun looking at the calories of the different items that you get at Tim Hortons. The muffins are basically just glorified cupcakes. They're just cupcakes without icing. It's a treat. It's something that you can have once in a while, but it's certainly not something you want to have every day. And it's not something you want to give to your kids. Same thing with granola bars. Granola bars are packed with sugar. Okay, so again, it's a treat for your kids. It can be a dessert, but certainly you don't want your kids to have 3 granola bars every day. And beware of all the other foods that come like that tend to be very packed with sugars, okay? And especially if there's a lot of fruits in there, again, and especially if it's like pureed fruits or dried fruits, that means there's even more fruits packed into the little serving that you're getting. And that means there's a lot of calories in there as well. Mistake number 4, watch out for alcohol. Alcohol is very caloric. If you look at beer, will tend to have between 150 and 200 calories. Your Smirnoff that you like to enjoy at the end of the day, 200 to 250 calories. A glass of wine, 150 calories. That's still the best bet because at least you're getting good antioxidants, especially if you're getting the red wine. But you don't have to drink that because that's a lot of calories that you're getting, and it's not going to cut down your hunger. Instead, it's actually going to increase it because it's going to decrease your inhibition, and then you won't really care about what you eat. So it's just that extra calories that you don't even notice that is there that just increases the caloric load that you've just had. So really be careful about that one. And lastly, portion control. Most people think that they eat healthy. Oftentimes they may eat very healthy foods. They just eat too much of it. Okay? So you really want to watch out for this. But anyways, what you'll see is that this year in March, it's our nutrition month. And we'll be going over all of these in more details than what I just did tonight. But this was just to give you an overview. And the last 2 tricks, really do not cut out treats, please. Keep some treats in your life. We need to enjoy the human experience. And at the same time, if you cut out everything, it's going to be way too much. So just don't do that. At the same time, please, you want to make changes that last. Make it a way of life. That way, it'll actually be easier to keep in the long run. You won't gain the weight in 6 months. It'll be a lot more fun. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next time with the exercise. Bye.